What's going on, everybody? Today, I'm gonna show y'all how I made $6,000 this week trading GBP NZD, all of the before, the during, and the after. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All of my videos are real, raw, and authentic. Without further ado, let's get it.
So these are the pairs that I'm looking to trade this week. Right now it's Sunday, February 15th, 7:30 in the afternoon. A few hours after market open. We really just finna jump right into it. I'm only interested in trading 3 pairs this week. I don't really need a whole bunch of pairs that I'm interested in trading this week. I just need the highest probable trade setups. And so out of all these markets, these are the top 3 that I'm looking to trade this week. I'm only looking to catch one. If they happen on different days, then I'll try to catch either. I'll try to catch them, but if I can't, then I just at least want to catch one. So to start this off, I got 3 time frames in sync. Well, 2 time frames in sync for my first pair. Got the weekly bearish. It went bearish once it closed under here. Once it closed underneath this structure point. That's the previous lower high, higher low right here. Once it closed, it turned bearish, so now we're bearish. I mean, if you know market structure, if you don't know market structure, then come back to this video. But if you know market structure, then you see what I'm talking about. So that's bearish. The daily is bearish as well. Lower lows, lower highs. Right now we're making a lower high or potential lower high right here to then make a daily lower low. So that's where we are in this market. We got a resistance level right here. Off of this weekly resistance level. As you see, price, once it got here, it went down. Got here, went down. Got here. A couple of wicks as well. But basically, when price got here, it went down. So that's where we are right now. And if you zoom in on the daily, if you zoom in on the weekly using the daily, then you can kind of see what's going on a little bit more in depth. So now on the daily, that's where we are right now. We're underneath this weekly zone. Like I said, basically it's like when we're underneath, we sell. Price got here, it sold. Got here, it sold. When it was above, it bought. And so you learn a lot just by looking to the left. So now that brings us to where we are in the market right now. And we're underneath, and now we can zoom in on the daily using the 4-hour. Now the 4-hour is bearish, but I'm just waiting on a simple shift of structure because we got 2 time frames in sync, and that's all I'm looking for. Plus the market structure, how everything is structured and all. But in case you didn't know, so the 4-hour is bullish. This is some game for y'all. If y'all pay attention, I'm gonna make it quick. But the 30-minute, like it starts with the 30-minute and then it trickles down time frames. So at this zone, we're at this weekly zone right now. I'm just waiting on the 30-minute shift of structure. It starts with the lower time frames and then it trickles to the highest time frames. That's how I trade, at least, and that's how I've seen it to be true. That's just how I go about it. I don't know how you go about it, but that's how I go about it. So it starts with the lower time frames. The 1-hour, I'm gonna wait on the 1-hour. I'm gonna wait for the 1-hour to shift structure, just break and retest at this zone, and then sell from this zone right here. They got some 4-hour support and 1-hour support and resistance from right here. Support, resistance, 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 support, support. So once it breaks this previous 1-hour structure, it's gonna shift structure. 1-hour goes bearish, wait on a retest. And retesting this EMA right here to go down, and I'm a target right here maybe like a 1 to 3. I mean, hopefully a 1 to 4.6, but I don't know. Maybe for something like I don't know, whatever the market gives me. But on to the next pair. NZD cap. You want to start with the weekly. The weekly is bullish, but if you look at what, it's really important to know where you are in the market. It's really important to know where you are and how to analyze and see where you are real time in the market. So right now, the weekly is bullish, but we're all the way at the top. So we had this huge push of just straight bullishness for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, all the way to this resistance level where price. That's what I mean. Recently, price has been, every time it's gotten to this area, it goes down or it has some type of wick. Got a lot of wick action here, a lot of body rejection. So now that's where we are right now. We got a rejection candle from this weekly resistance level. So now we zoom in on the weekly using the daily. The daily is bearish. Looks like we got a double top from this zone. Like I probably could pull it down a little bit just for it to make more sense. But I mean, I know, as long as I know and I understand what's going on. So let me just put that back. But we got some double top action right here. So it got right here, went to the zone, went down, went to the zone again, rejected the zone. Um, so we got a little double top right here, right in that area. So now we can zoom in on the daily using the 4 hour. The 4 hour is also bearish. This is bearish right here. Um, I could see it while I was analyzing. I mean, I could see it. It closed underneath this structure point, as you can see. This is the 4 hour, previous 4 hour structure point, and it closed underneath, making this 4 hour structure bearish. So, and I also see a head and shoulder pattern at this daily structure point, and you can also see where the 4 hour struggles. Once it get here, it goes down. Same, like it happens a few times. It gets here, it goes down, 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 down. When it's above, it goes up, it goes up. So I'm just waiting on a break and a retest. I can zoom in. We also got 2 time frames in sync. I should have said that earlier. But I mean, we can zoom in on the 4 hour using the 1 hour, and it's really as clear as day. You can see left head, right shoulder, waiting on a break. I'm also waiting on the 1 hour. I'm also waiting on a 1 hour structure to shift bearish. Right now it's bullish. Once it closed above this structure point right here, it's bullish. I'm just waiting on it to go bearish, have a retracement, and then to sell off. And yeah, so that's what I'm waiting on NZD CAD, just to detailed breakdown of what I'm looking at. GBP CAD. So I mean, it's not really much. You can't really see much going on the weekly. The weekly is bullish. So then you zoom in on the weekly using the daily, and the daily is bearish. Also, the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still bearish as well. So we got 2 time frames in sync, but so the daily had a shift of structure right here. So once it closed beneath this structure point, the daily was bullish. Well, it was bullish right here, then it went bearish. Actually, here, this is better. I can show you this way. So it was bullish, then it went bearish, bearish, then it went bullish. It's still bullish, And then once it closed underneath this structure point, once it closed underneath this previous daily higher low right here, because once price closed above this structure point, it went bullish. This turned into a higher low. This turned into a higher high. I mean, if you know market structure, I'm not going to sit here and explain market structure because I mean, I'll sit here and talk about it. But if you understand market structure, then you see that this is bearish and we are at a previous structure point, daily resistance as well. I can just pull this over to the side. We're at a round psychological level, 1.86 thousand. And we're at a daily resistance. You can say this is a previous structure point or this is a previous structure point, whichever one you want to, whichever one looks cleaner, but they're kind of both. You can use this one or this one. But as you see, you know, resistance, 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 support, resistance, resistance. So you learn a lot just by looking to the left that you're not going to see on the weekly. So, but we do have 2 time frames in sync. I don't know if I said that earlier, but 2 time frames in sync, and I'm just waiting on our daily rejection. Like it's retesting this daily EMA at this daily zone, at this daily previous structure point. So it's a kind of a few things that makes me interested in looking at this pair for the week. I'm just waiting to see how this daily. Really, to be honest, I don't even care. I'm not even waiting for a daily rejection. To be honest, I'm waiting on a shift of structure from this zone. To be honest, um, for it to then potentially make a 4 hour. I mean, not a 4 hour, but a daily lower low. As you see, we had a daily lower low, and then a retracement, lower high retracement, to then make a lower low. So these are the 3 pairs that I'm looking to trade this week, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Of course, hopefully this video gets posted because I mean, if nothing happens, then there's nothing for me to post. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna see how this week play out, and I'll see y'all then. So right now it's Monday, February 16th, almost 2:30 in the morning. And I just took a sell on GBP NZD. So what's different from the analysis that's in front of me and the analysis at the start of the video is I was waiting on a 1 hour break and retest, but I went ahead and sold once the 30-minute shifted structure right here. So after this candlestick closed, the 30-minute shifted structure, I see a left head and a right shoulder, and it closed right here. So it is a little bit of an early entry, but I do understand the risks associated with the early entry, and it's a risk that I'm willing to take. So I took this on my funded account. It's in a little bit of drawdown on my personal account as well. Up just a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and put a arm at my stop loss and one at my take profit. And we're gonna see how this play out. It's President's Day, February 16th, 2026. It's President's Day. So it is gonna take a little bit longer to play out. I don't trade any US pairs on any United States holiday. Any US holidays, I'm not trading no US pairs, but I'm okay with trading non-US pairs because it doesn't really have anything to do. It's just lower volatility, yeah, but if the entry is there, then I'm gonna take the entry, you know what I mean? That's just me personally. You could do what you do, but me personally, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get back to y'all once price does its things and we get the results or whatever, stop loss or take profit, we're gonna see what happens, and I'll see y'all then. So right now it's Tuesday, 5:17 in the morning, and I just checked and seen what the trade is doing. It's doing pretty good. It's almost about to hit TP. My personal account right now, I'm up $1,800, and on my funded, I'm up like 50. Fit it focus 5.6K, and to be honest, I might just go ahead and take profit because it's close enough to my take profit already. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really too thirsty about that last little bit of like what $100 or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's good to let your it's good to let your trade run and hit take profit or stop loss. But bro, if it's already just about there at your take profit, bro, just take profit. All right, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go ahead and close this trade and close it on my funded account. I just closed it. And now I'm up to I'm up like 5.5%. I'm more worried about percentage. I don't really care about the number. I'm more concerned about the percent, like the percentage. Um, yeah, and I did post this in my Telegram as this was happening, so I can full screen this really quickly. I was posting this as it was going on. Everything that was in the video. I'm probably finna post the. But when I get done recording, I'm probably finna post it being finished and all that. But yeah, that's it. So another dub for the Bucks. Currently 3-1, won 3 trades, lost one. So yeah, that's good. I don't really have much to say. Like I don't really have much to say. So hey, y'all take it easy. It's 5 in the morning, fam. Almost 5:30. I don't have much to say. Y'all take it easy.